everybody. Welcome to It's 3 o'clock. It's time for dinner with Nanny Bubby. So funny that yesterday at exactly 3 o'clock, my dog started barking as though he knew it was 3 o'clock, and he barked through much of the segment. And at like 2:59, he started barking again today. So anyway, we are here to help you get rid of the dinner dreads. And one person has joined me finally. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Hey, Teresa, how are you? So glad that you're here and so glad that you're joining me. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thumbs up back to you. Oh, lots of people are thumbs upping and lots of people have joined us today. So yesterday, boy, I watched a little piece of that video back last night, and boy, you could see how so tired I was from having woken up at 2:30 in the morning and not having gone back to sleep. But let me just tell you that my dinner was a real winner. So what I made, I brought it back to show you because we couldn't quite finish it last night. Hey Julie, hey Heather, hey Tom. I'm happy you guys are joining us. So what I made last night was this butternut apple curry, butternut squash soup. Let me just tilt this camera so that you can see it. Oh my God, it still smells amazing. And what I told you is that my husband, who handled 14 political candidates last night, who was very anxious all day, and to be truthful, of course, so was I. When he gets nervous and after he's had a big dinner, he wants 9 o'clock at night, he wants something else. And I know him well enough to know that he was going to turn to like eating a half gallon of ice cream or something like that. And I didn't want that to happen. So this butternut squash soup was just sweet and savory all at the same time. The curry was really inviting. Hey, Debbie Howell, good to have you. And Allison, thanks for being here. And so what I did is I made this soup, and I said to all of you yesterday, because I know around 9 o'clock at night, he's going to go snooping and wearing out that carpet into that refrigerator, and I don't want him to grab a half a gallon of ice cream. And honestly, he said, because he watched this show, he said, where is that soup you talked about? And I pulled this out, and this morning he said, you know, it hit the spot. And it made me feel so good. He goes, you know me so well, and I should, because I've been with him for 42 years. And so that's what we did. And what I wanted to tell you, for those of you who were watching yesterday, is we left it to simmer and for all the butternut squash to get soft and creamy. And the way that we cream this up, let me just show you. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Is I use this immersion blender. And what you do is you put it in right into the chunky, hey Marcus, thanks for being here, right into the chunky pieces of soup, and you start swirling it around, and it turns it right into a more creamy butternut squash soup. So that was my cure for the election dreads last night. But I'm really happy to tell you that my husband had 12 wins and only 2 losses in his candidates, which I think is a great thing. Great record. And you know, we were talking about it this morning, sorry for stepping off, and you know, I realized that my husband, and really our family business, our son works with him and does everything but the strategy. Tom does all the strategy, and Russell does, you know, the networking, the digital, you know, everything else, is that he only takes candidates that he likes and that he can feel their integrity. And it doesn't matter what party they are, he likes them if they are good people. He likes them if they want to do good for our community. We live here too. And he has had great success. He was all over the board last night. He had some independents, Democrats, and Republicans that were running, but he can guarantee that their integrity and what they have in their heart for serving our community is something that we all believed in, and those are the people that won last night for him. So I'm really pleased about that. And you know, I was thinking about integrity. Hey Mom, thanks for watching. My mom is always here. She wasn't here yesterday though. She's probably busy watching the news. You know, food has an integrity. And you want to look at your food as though it is integrity. And you want to have integrity when eating it. And by integrity, I mean that you always want to make sure that your food is as fresh as it could possibly be, because the sooner you eat it after it's been picked, the healthier it is for you. So that's having integrity with your food. Where your food source is about your own health. eating organic. Hey, Susan Thomas. I'm going to talk about you, Susan Thomas, in just a minute. Something I forgot to say about you. So, hey, she's here. So I'm going to tell you that story. But I'm just talking about food integrity right now first. And that is that you always want to make sure that you have your own integrity about the food choices that you're making, because you'll live longer, you'll be healthier, you'll feel better. At food integrity choices, if you know that dairy really kind of makes you sick and sluggish, then you don't need to be eating a half gallon of ice cream out of the freezer at 9 o'clock on election night because you're an emotional eater. And we are all emotional eaters from time to time, but if you can substitute things and stay away from those that really upset your stomach and make you sick, then you're having an integrity for your own body, because this is the only body we're ever going to have, so we have to make the best of it. So I'm going to start showing you what I'm making for dinner tonight, but before I do, this Susan Thomas that is here right now, I don't know if you can all see her. She is the reason that I do these lives every day at 3 o'clock. She challenged me to do these lives every day at 3 o'clock. And I don't know whether to love her or hate her. Hey, Tani, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. But I do love her. And I'm getting a lot out of it. I'm learning a lot about how to do these videos for all of you. I'm going to be offering a cooking course in January for those of you who are interested in joining that. We're doing a Thanksgiving a Thanksgiving cook together, not Thanksgiving, Halloween, a Thanksgiving cook together on November 22nd, Sunday. So it is more than wonderful to have you join us. I know Tani is doing that with us. I think Susan is going to do that with us. My sister signed up today for that. You know, a lot of people are home and they're not going to be with family for Thanksgiving. And the best part about Thanksgiving, I think, is having family come early and everybody coming together and everybody cooking together and getting ready for the next day. So if you don't have someone to be cooking with this year, then please join us on Sunday, November 22nd. And I've posted the invitation in, I will be anyway on Friday, in this page or in the Nanny Bubby Gather with Nanny Bubby Facebook group. So, okay, this is what I'm cooking today. Tom and Russell are going out for a celebratory dinner with some very dear friends of theirs who are very happy for the two of them. So I am here alone. Yay. Oh boy, I can hardly wait. And I am just going to make a little bit of salad for myself. So, talking about food integrity, let me just talk to you. This is the lettuce mix that I get from Desert Bloom Farms, who delivers to my home. I belong to their community supported agriculture program. So this is all pre-washed at the farm before it gets here, and it's in the bag, and I'm really just gonna break it up. You know, I once heard years ago that if a knife touches lettuce, it changes the taste of the lettuce. So I'm very careful about, you know, if I can tear it instead of put a knife to it, I always do that. So I think that's probably enough for me. Look how pretty that is. And look at this bowl. This is a Michael Aram ceramic bowl, and it's just beautiful. So there's that. I've got some leftover steak from last night that I'm going to put into it. I'm probably going to have maybe just a little bit of this butternut squash soup before I take it to my daughters, which I didn't have a chance to do. And this arugula is so good. This arugula is so peppery and delicious. So I'm just going to take these leaves and tear them and put them right in. So easy to do this for yourself. Nobody here for dinner. Now I have a ton of lettuce and a ton of things out in my garden myself, but they are just getting ready to sprout and do their thing. And so I'm not ready to cut them and harvest them yet, although the collard greens are getting ready to harvest, and I'm going to take them over to my TV sponsor, Don Hamrick, over at Chapman Automotive, because he's from Georgia and he loves collard greens. So he's going to get the first collard green harvest. Hey, Marl, Renee, and Harry, thanks for watching. Okay, next I'm going to put in these pea tendrils. These also come from the farm, so just dropping these in. I could cut them. But let's see. I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and put them. Art Shrek is watching. Well, hey, Art Shrek. Thanks for being here. We're getting rid of the dinner dreads by cooking with Nanny Bubby, learning new things and getting happy so you will learn to love your kitchen and learn to love cooking for your family, making dinner for your family. How many of you are the ones responsible? Give me a thumbs up for cooking dinner for your families. Let me know. Okay. Now, I love these pea tendrils. They're great. I use these. This is also a little Michael Aram vase. I just love this. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I cut this fresh rosemary the other day for a recipe that we were making. And I don't remember what that recipe was. Oh, Julie Libet and Tawny, I know. So you're here and getting some ideas for the dinner dreads. And I'll tell you a secret here. When it comes to fresh herbs, you just want to change the taste of a salad. This rosemary, this is a great salad, but you know what? It feels like summer unless you take an herb like rosemary, which is just so fall and winter feeling, and you chop this up and put this into your salad. It just tastes amazing. And just a little bit of rosemary changes the whole context of this salad. And also these amazing radishes come from Desert Bloom Farms as well. Look at them. See, you know, you can tell when things come from the farm because they just don't look normal, right? They're just not perfect. And that's what you want to eat. You want to eat your non-perfect vegetables because you can tell the integrity is actually better, that they're a little bit less. So I really like a lot of radishes, so I'm gonna slice these up. This is getting to be a big salad. You know, the volume gets kind of big. When you start adding things into it, and I forget, I'm gonna be eating by myself here, so, which I'm so excited about. Don't tell anybody. At night to myself. Yay! Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Send me a heart on that one. Oh my God, do you think my husband is watching? Oh yeah, somebody sent a heart. Yes, there's a laugh there. Oh my gosh. Just me and the pup. And even sometimes I wish he'd go out for the night. Oh my gosh. You know, you say these things and then your husband watches the video and you're like, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I didn't really mean it. But, you know, I'm sure he loves it when I go out for the night, too. All right. But we're going out together tomorrow night, so I'm very excited about that. We're going over to some friends' houses who we have not seen in so long, and they invited us over. So I don't know what I'm going to do for you guys tomorrow night if I'm going out for dinner. Any ideas? Give me some ideas. Type something in there. Steph Tasman, you finally are here. I see you. Thank you for letting me know you're here. She tunes in every day, but I never see an alert from her that she's here. So tell me tomorrow, hey, Brenda Kramer, thanks for watching. Awesome. We are getting rid of the dinner dreads here. It's 3 p.m. It's dinner with Nanny Bubby. And tonight I'm making dinner for myself because my family's going out. Yay. And so I'm just gonna have a fresh salad with some rosemary in it, some leftover steak I'm gonna cut up really small and put that in. And you know what, I'm gonna show you maybe a salad dressing. This is my favorite go-to salad dressing, and I'm gonna show you this in just a minute. But before I do, I love that you're here, Steph's husband. This is my carrot washer. It's great because you can stick your hand in it or hold it like this. You get a good grip on it. And I rinsed and washed these carrots really, really good. So there we go. Okay, hey Debbie, so happy you're here. Debbie Pereira, I'm so happy she's here. She heard Susan actually give me that challenge 2 weeks ago. It's been 2 weeks today, actually, that I've been doing this. So thanks for that, guys. I enjoy it. But hey, give me some ideas. Tomorrow night we're going out. And what do you think I should do for you? Give me an idea. I'm going to throw this in the garbage, grab a couple quick things. Hey, Doug Eiser, you're always here. Thanks so much for being here and always giving me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Okay, so I'm going to make a salad dressing, which is my go-to salad dressing. I always say, don't shoot my butt, which is why it was a good thing I didn't clean out the refrigerator for you, because that shot would have been 100% my butt. So there you go. All right. So let me get some apple cider vinegar and some lemon out of this refrigerator. Here we go. And the oil. Okay, one more thing is Dijon mustard. You know, I always say I'm not funny, but every once in a while, I think I am getting to be kind of funny. Hey, Roseanne, thanks for being here. We are going out tomorrow night, and so what I'm wondering from all of you who are watching right now, what would you like me to make tomorrow night for you, to show you before I go? Because I actually don't need to make dinner for my family because we're all going out. So what do you think? Any ideas? Give me a couple ideas in there while I grab the Dijon mustard. Let me see some ideas pop in there. So I love to use a coarse ground Dijon mustard. So we've got that. Let me get a whisk here. Okay. You know, no matter how tired I am, I get so energized when I'm here with you. I just love it. It just makes me feel so good. And if I really am helping you get through the dinner dreads by just getting a few ideas, as I get more organized, I'll give you more ideas on how to deliver these messages to you along with recipes and everything else. But right now I truly am just experimenting on what to do and how to do it. I really don't have a great grasp on Facebook and the Facebook world, but it is a great place to start information and run a business. So I am figuring it all out. And the best way to figure it all out is just do it. Okay, a pasta dish maybe with marinara. Okay, that's a good one. Anybody else? That was from Susan. Look out for Susan. She'll give you ideas you may not want. Okay, there we go. So did you see what I did? This is olive oil, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, coarse ground, organic coarse ground mustard, and wait, one more thing. What am I missing? The lemons. Here we go. And I put a squeeze of fresh lemon in it. So good. So good. I really honestly wish, let's see, Julie Lippett. What is pasta dish? Okay, Julie says sounds good. Oh, you like the sound of the salad dressing? This is my go-to salad dressing. Go-to salad dressing. And I'll tell you, sometimes I put a tablespoon of maple syrup in it just to give it it just cuts a little bit of the acid. Maybe even just a teaspoon and a half could work. So I'm just gonna, or even the stevia. I'll put the stevia in. But there we go. That's a half a lemon. I'm gonna take it and whisk it up. And there we go. And that's it. That's my dinner. Here's the steak from last night. If you want to see it, I'll go get it. Let's see, what have we got here? There we go. Leftovers. I'm just going to slice that up really thin, put it in the salad, throw the salad dressing in, toss it, and have a great quiet night to myself. That's it for today. I will think of something fabulous to do for you tomorrow. In the meanwhile, remember, if it's 3 o'clock, it's time for dinner with Nanny Bubby. Love you. Remember, love your kitchen, love your family, and by all means, spread love like butter. Bye, everybody.